there are people in here and I'm probably being a nuisance. I have arrived to my local comic book shop. They called me earlier and said that I had a package here, so I'm gonna go on in there and get it. There's somebody driving and you probably can't hear me that well, so I probably need to be talking louder. On we go. Let's go inside. So this is my local comic book shop and this is where I come every week. They have a package here for me because I get my stuff delivered here because I'm cool that way. Hello, good sir.
Hi.
Please give me my package. You guys can't see him. Here's my package. It's a big one. I relatively know what's in here, but gotta open it to find out. What's up, guys? I'm Anna and I read comics. And sometimes I do other stuff, like carrying heavy boxes. So I have a pretty good idea of what's in here because my very good friend sent it to me all the way from New York. He is super awesome. His name is Joe, and anytime that there is a signing at Midtown or he's got something cool to share, he will always pass my way. So thank you, Joe, if you're out there watching, for this awesome package. Basically, Joe was trying to get rid of a bunch of comics because he was moving into a new apartment, and he reached out to the IG Comic Fam community and said, you guys, take these comics off my hands. So I went ahead and was like, give me all the X-Men stuff you have, and that is what's in this box. Now we gotta open it and find out exactly what it is. Now I would use one of these swords to open it, but they're heavy and I don't wanna even try to lift it because I will die in the process. But I do have scissors. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to open things. Got it. Okie dokie. Now he did say that he filled it to the absolute brim with comics, so we're about to find out exactly what is in here. What a nice color of bubble wrap. I mean, so I'm seeing some really, ooh, it's something holographic. Oh my gosh. This is 12 pounds of comics, you guys. So cool. Comics. We're about to open them. Let's see what we got. I'm looking at the top and I'm already pleased. First up, we have this awesome X-Men giant size collector issue, holographic. I mean, come on. Issues like this make me super excited because I love the covers of it. This is super 90s, which can't be mad at that. That is awesome. Next up, we have Astonishing X-Men #1, Joss Whedon. And from what I can see here, we also have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 issues. First 10 issues of the Astonishing X-Men run. Wow. This is one of my favorite X-Men stories of all time. Joss Whedon really nailed it. And it's funny because the first time that I actually had any exposure to this run was through a TV show. So they actually had a live action cartoon kind of play-by-play, panel-by-panel of this comic, and it was super good. So technically that is how I read this, but it will be great to be able to read it in a physical copy now. Very happy. Also, I have 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. What? This keeps getting better and better. Oh my gosh, this is the thing that I am super excited about because when I went to a con recently, there was a great guy who was selling issues 1 through 50 of Grant Morrison's new X-Men run, and I didn't buy it. And it has haunted me every single day. And I actually reached out to him and he told me that he would find a way to get them to me, but now I don't need them because I have them here. So it starts off in X-Men number 114, new X-Men number 114. Grant Morrison came in. For a lot of people who were not born in the 90s and not reading comics in the 90s, this is their quintessential X-Men run. This is the run that people always recommend to readers who haven't read X-Men before because it's just very, very good. Basically, people want Jonathan Hickman to leave the impact that Grant Morrison did on X-Men during this run with his run on House of X and Powers of X. Don't quote me on that, but that's basically what I would like to see too. Plus, I got this awesome Emma Frost cover. Can't be mad at that. Next up, some awesome new X-Men goodness. Look at that. So a lot of these will predominantly feature X-23, but I am most excited for this cover right here because, as you guys know, this is an homage cover to one of my favorite X-Men stories of all times, Days of Future Past. So sorting through here, it's just a bunch more of new X-Men stuff, which is awesome because Kyle and Yost are one of my favorite teams. They really kind of made X-23 what she is, and I'm sure that they wrote her really, really awesome in here, so can't be mad at that either. I keep saying can't be mad at that because I'm not mad. I'm very happy. Next up, yes! Oh, I'm so happy about these. I have got some awesome Uncanny issues. So, like I said, I'm trying to fill out my collection. This Uncanny stuff will definitely come in handy. Oh my god! Age of Apocalypse! The Age of Apocalypse costumes are so awesome to me. I don't know why, I just think they're really funny. They're so over the top. Look at Gambit. I mean, that guy is ripped. I never thought Gambit was... Gambit? I never thought Gambit was this ripped. So we have some more awesome Uncanny X-Men. Chris Claremont was still on this run. I'm not sure how good it is. I know a lot of people aren't really big fans of some of his later work in Uncanny X-Men, but I'm still super happy to have these comics because there's stuff that I don't have in my collection. And I want to have a very extensive X-Men collection. Why? Because I love the X-Men. Can't you see my Wolverine shirt? I wore it just for this video. So now we have a combination of a lot of different runs of X-Men, Uncanny X-Men in particular. So the thing about Uncanny X-Men, it is like the flagship title, I guess. It didn't mean to be. X-Men was just supposed to be the title, and then they kind of add the adjectives to describe a little bit about the team. Ooh, man, that is an awesome cover. Oh my god, it has an advertisement for Hellboy in the back. This is actually one of my favorite movies, and I met Ron Perlman in an April O'Neil cosplay, and he told me, "Do you look like this all the time?" And I said, "No, but I'm nervous because you're very tall." So another two that I'm just looking through here that I think are so awesome are these Larroca covers of Uncanny X-Men of Darkest Nights Part 1 and 2. Those look so cool. I love the way that he draws Wolverine, and Professor X looks particularly Patrick Stewart-y in this one. I ain't mad at it. I'm not afraid to admit that I haven't read every X-Men story out there, and it's hard. This is a series that has been around for literally decades, and because I'm just kind of early on in my X-Men career, going back and reading a lot of these is going to be super helpful so that I can gather more information and just have all the X-Men knowledge in the world. That may never happen. Well, maybe in my lifetime, I'm just going to need a lot more comics. Overall, I am super happy with what I received today. Shout out to you, Joe. You really came in clutch. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and rebag and board some of these, but overall, I mean, this is just such a good collection of stuff. This Age of oh my god, these are awesome. Highlights from this unboxing are definitely some of these Grant Morrison new X-Men issues. They're just too cool. I'm so happy to have these, and for sure, Astonishing X-Men. I do have to say I have a few in here, but I'm just so happy to have all of these. I mean, this is truly one of my favorite X-Men stories. Also, I have a super awesome holographic cover of this one. So this is the original cover. I have another one. Oh man, it's like Emma Frost covering Jean Grey's eyes. And when you go like this, it changes to this cover. And then the other one, gotta show off that one with this one. Great idea, new post idea. Oh, scandalous. I just want to thank you guys so much for the awesome response that I got on the last video. I am super thrilled that you guys liked it as much as I did. A lot of you were complimenting my awesome intro and graphics and stuff. I had nothing to do with that because I am not skilled in that way. So shout out to Frank, who's behind the camera, who's making me look so awesome. He's waving right now. Trust me. And shout out to you guys for subscribing to my channel, for watching my video, and for giving me all the support on Instagram. You guys putting me on your IG stories and stuff. Wow, I was overwhelmed that day with happiness. I cannot even explain it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and make sure you comment down below if you saw any comics in here that you're like, you gotta read that first, because I really want to know. And I hope all of you have a super awesome day. Now go read some comics.